Welcome to the internet. How you guys doing? Today we're going to continue Heart of Stone Part 2. I hope you watched Part 1. It was very intriguing. We met new characters. The one that I love to meet again is Sean E. As you can see, I have a new armor right here. This is Grandmaster armor. It took me a long time to get it. I think it's the only armor with a hood on, so it reminds me of The Witcher 2, which is awesome. I think in The Witcher 2, armors are so much better than Witcher 3. Yeah.
Mummy.
Okay, I think this is it.
Smile fair as spring, as towards him he draws you. His tongue sharp and silvery as he implores you. Your wishes he grants as he swears to adore you. Gold, silver, jewels, he lays riches before you. Dues need be repaid, and he will come for you. All to reclaim, no smile to console you. He'll snare you in bonds, eyes glow in a fire, to gore and torment you till the stars expire.
Alright, that was a nice song. So about to meet him at midnight. So usually when this thing happens, you should listen. When the peasant talking or when people gossiping near you, you should listen because it's a foreshadow, or it's like it's you know, they're trying to tell you something. So oh,
I knew you'd come.
You a soothsayer?
It matters little who I am. Your escape, I made it possible. Previously, Yennefer, you found her thanks to me. It's quite funny how even the most rotten scoundrels have this inner compunction to repay debts of gratitude. Tell me, how'd you manage with your theories?
as you can see, he just whistled the song that the kid just sang. So it must mean something.
You appeared out of nowhere, disappeared just as mysteriously, summoned a storm. Let me guess. You're a mage.
Oh, please, no. I cannot stand spells.
Oh, he's not?
Childish hocus pocus. It's just not interesting. What I find fascinating are true tales, true human lives. Like the one I shall tell you now. It's about a man, worse than most. A vulgar, despicable man with a heart of stone.
Title
A man
drop.
who refuses to pay his debts.
Really think this'll interest me? Any reason why?
He's wronged you as well. His name is Olgierd von Everich.
Of course. Yeah, I think it's together. Yeah.
Don't know why he's on your shit list, but I've got no quarrel with him.
I believe you do, but have yet to realize it. Olgierd von Everich did willfully and maliciously conspire to cause you to kill a man who might have been cured. Had I not intervened, you would have lost your head for this. Do you know why he did it? Because he's a degenerate monster in human flesh who feeds on the pain and suffering of others.
Well, you clearly don't like him. What did he do to you?
He and I made a pact. A pact under which I called on my many talents and associates to give him what he desired. And now the time's come to pay. Yet, he shirks his obligation.
Need me to collect a debt? I'm not some hired muscle.
Muscle is not what this requires. It needs a soul intelligent and clever. An individual who fears no dare. Someone like you.
Art of negotiation and
Pure flattery, that.
Of course it is. After all, I am a traveling merchant. But make no mistake, I've many interesting wares on offer.
Wares like?
Surfeit. Abundance for the body and soul. You will lack neither food nor drink. As a witcher, you might desire weapons supreme. I can offer you those you've dreamt of. Your body, agile as never before. Your mind, faster than lightning. Romantic prowess to charm all womankind. But above all, I offer a great and true adventure. An experience like no other, the fate of only the chosen few.
Sure sounds generous. And all that for my help with one small matter. Won't want anything else from me?
Just one. Honesty.
Okay.
What about you? Call yourself a man of many talents? Can't you take care of this?
Therein lies the catch. Our pact states that before I can collect my due, I must yet fulfill 3 wishes for Von Everec. But I cannot fulfill them myself directly, making use instead of a... how shall I put it? A proxy.
Excuse
So
me?
what you need's a sucker.
What I need is an ally. And something tells me I shall find none better than you.
What do you expect me to do?
To start with, join me in paying Von Everec a visit. Then, well, then we shall improvise.
There's no plan.
I
You got
believe,
no,
however,
he has no
that
plan.
all will end well. And once it does, we 3 shall meet and thank one another for the voyage we shared.
We
Right.
free?
Specifics now. Thought Olgierd had 3 wishes, requests, whatever.
He does. He may ask 3 things of us, yet we won't know what they are until we see him.
He said that he knows that everything will be well, it will be great, which not true. If I'm the one who making decision, not gonna happen.
All seems a little
Let's
shady.
screw things up.
Your help, your pact with Olgierd, his 3 requests.
Think it over. I agree you've no a priori reason to trust me. But, as it happens, I was in the right place at the right time to help you. And it's also the case that the same man has wronged us both. To my mind, those are reasons to work together.
To my mind, not so much.
Come with me to see Olgierd. You shall see he's a vile, dishonourable man who treats the lives of all folk like playthings, as he treated yours when he sent you to find the Frog Prince.
Is this guy a Jinn? You know a Jinn? Because if you watch The Witcher, you would know. Or if you know. A Jinn is like genie. They grant 3 wishes. Is he a Jinn?
Fine, I'll go see Olgierd with you, but no promises.
It's my theory.
That is all
okay?
I ask.
So let's
Now
see
remove the
if
damn
I get
mark.
this right.
Naturally. Just as soon as you complete your task.
Damn it.
Go. You will not regret it. We shall meet there. I've a matter to attend to along the way.
Another debt to collect?
Perhaps.
I have to wear this hood because of this dude putting marks on my face. Damn it.
Run, Roach.
Wine! Wine! I want wine, damn it!
Turtle's poking its head out.
The house is on fire.
Guide.
Slower.
The house is on fire.
Well, look who's here. The Witcher with the fists of steel. What's new? Got a growth on your platter there. You catch some kind of a fiery pox?
Could say so. Manor's burning, you noticed?
That? All right. You know how it is. Feast drags on with plenty of dancing,
That's that
merrymaking,
goddamn
rough
cat
play. We got a bit carried away, truth be told.
Plain to see. Where's Olgierd?
Damned if I know. Must
You
be
remember the
somewhere hereabouts.
No! Please! I beg you!
Shut your trap.
Let me go! Leave me be!
Shut it!
I ain't with yous! drank when yous fought beside yous, and you kill me now? I'm one of yous!
You might have been, but not no more you ain't.
What's he guilty of?
What the fuck's it to you?
Yeah.
Not your concern, mate.
Yeah, not your concern. Geralt.
Tell you what's gonna happen now. I'll ask again, polite-like, and you'll answer just as politely.
And if I don't?
Then I'll get angry, stop talking, and slaughter you all like swine. So what'll it be? Am I gonna hear why you want to take his head, or not?
Aren't you a thorny prick up the arse? Ataman said to kill him!
Got your answer. Happy? Now piss off. We've work to do.
Who is that, Atman? Whatever, I don't
Understood.
care about this dude.
Well, do what you have to. Not about to interfere.
Gods, finally.
No, please! Save me! Help me!
Told you to shut your gob.
Ah, ah,
Oh, I should help him, right?
ah!
What is this row?
I don't care.
Are you not done with it? My ears wither from the
Let's try
screams.
again.
Ah, Geralt.
Oh,
As you
What?
returned, might I assume you've cleared the sewers? Or have you not been there?
You killed my father!
what the hell?
Not I.
You lie! Whoreson!
That man killed him. Alone. Unbeknownst to me. Out of fury, for your father refused us hospitality. For this willful violation of the chivalry code, he was summarily executed himself. Anything else I might do for you? Take her away.
Excuse me, there's a sword in your chest. They'll be like, oh, can you help me a little bit? Oh, okay. Okay, that's
Now,
nice.
where were we?
Jesus. Okay, so I think this house is her house, right? And these guys are bandits.
Really
like I
necessary,
thought.
that whole show?
Ah, show.
So
Come
they
now.
killed her
A
father,
man must display
burn down
some
the
madness
house
from
and take
time
her.
to time. Helps him feel alive. Dare say you know what I mean. Judging by the mark on your face.
So you're immortal.
Know what this is?
I cannot be certain, but I've my suspicions. That's a dangerous man you've chosen to deal with, Witcher.
You're immortal?
Depends on your understanding of the term. Indeed, I cannot be killed. But it's not at all what folk imagine. Not dying does not mean eternally living your life to the full.
So it's a curse?
A curse? No, wouldn't call it that. I'll put it this way. You must be careful what you wish for, lest your wish be granted. For there are consequences.
Not sure I follow.
You know very little can hurt you. So you take wild risks. Chase extreme sensations. There comes a point you've done it all, and all seems boring and monotonous. The trick's to plough through that moment. Go further. Reach beyond what's known as possible.
Alright. After all of that lecture, give me my money.
Killed the beast in the sewers.
Congratulations are in order then. Your reward. You're also welcome to take what you wish from the manor house. If anything's left uncharred, that is. Was it a tough fight?
I sliced its gut open, and it turned into a man. You know that would happen?
Of course he did. He'd never have dragged you into this elsewise.
Gaunter O'Dimm. Come to cast aspersions.
No. I've come to collect a debt.
You know you first must...
Grant you 3 requests, by proxy. I present to you my champion, Geralt of Rivia.
That true?
That true? You know the Toad was a cursed prince?
He didn't just know. He brought about the curse himself.
What?
Did he not mention that bit? Well then, allow me to tell it. Quite the gripping story. Olgierd once loved a beautiful maiden named Iris. Yet, her parents chose to offer her hand to the Crown Prince of Ophir. Olgierd grew to hate the poor sot. At first, he wished to kill him, then decided this would be too simple. So, instead, he condemned the prince to a base life in a toad's bloated corpus. Yet he grew bored of watching him suffer and decided to end it. By your hand.
Remind me, O'Dimm. Who is to
hell?
fulfill my last 3 requests?
My assistant, Geralt.
Then be gone. I don't wish to look at your face any longer than I must.
This dude used me.
Come,
Where to?
the stables. My men are preparing to depart.
I'm pretty sure that guy's a Jinn.
What he said about the prince. That true? You turn him into a toad?
Perhaps. Or perhaps the Ephiri Dauphin ate something that disagreed with him. You never know with their cuisine.
Never heard of food that turns men into monsters.
Then perhaps it was something he drank. I cast the curse. Revenge for a deep disappointment. I was another man then. Let rage get the better of me and hollered the words without ever thinking they could possibly come true.
This thing between you and Master Mirror, your quarrel, really rather not get involved.
You already are, I fear. He did something for you. Now you've a debt to repay. Am I right?
Yes.
Well, then you'll not free yourself of him till you've paid it back. But never worry. I shall devise tasks so impossible you will never complete them. Not if you go mad trying. But try your best, and your debt shall be absolved, while I shall live in peace until Master Mirror finds another aide-de-camp.
Guess I gotta pop the question directly. What do I need to do for you?
Let me think. We're currently without a roof over our heads. Perhaps we should start with that. Bring me the house of Maximilian Bossodi.
What?
His house?
So surprised. But why? I must live somewhere, mustn't I? What's the meaning of this? Second leave of your senses? You mean to mount a filthy horse? Out of my sight, wretch! Know what Vladimir would do to you if he saw?
Aye.
Vladimir.
My brother. There were times he himself stank like foot wrappings 3 days old, but his mount always looked fit for a parade. Oh, none rivaled Vladimir at feasting, carousing. Sadly, he's been celebrating less of late. You must find him, and show him the time of his life. My second request.
What?
Fine, seems easy enough. And the third?
Complete those 2, then we shall speak of the third.
Once I'm done with those 2, where will I find you?
I
What
cannot
is
know,
this?
as my band has planned some diversions. But let us say at the Alchemy Inn, in Oxenfurt.
Where the woman is. Oh.
Fine. See you there.
Oh my god. I have to take a house? And give someone a good time? Oh, that's so wrong when I
The
say it out
brother
loud.
shouldn't be too hard. But the house? How am I supposed to bring him a house?
Actually, the opposite. I wouldn't worry about the house. The brother will be the tough bit.
Olgierd's brother. Why do you think he'll be tough?
I'm afraid he's dead. Has been for years.
Never agreed to necromancy.
And necromancy is hardly your only option for reviving a soul. An old-fashioned ritual, a blood summoning. That's what you need.
That's like choosing between pestilence and the plague. Besides, I'd need the blood of the summoned.
Blood. True. Of the summoned, not necessarily. Here,
Where'd you get this?
Geralt, aren't you the curious one? Assume it to be von Everett blood and get on with it.
Where'll I find this Vladimir?
Geralt, I cannot do everything for you. Use your head. The von Evericks are well known in these parts. You
We're
must
doing
have met
this for
someone
you.
who's heard of the family. The charming redhead, for instance. The medic. You know the one.
What?
Borsodi's
Sorry?
house. No idea how I'm supposed to bring him that.
The only Borsodi I know of around here runs an auction house in Oxenfurt.
Heard of it. My swords almost got auctioned off there once. Auction was held in Novigrad, though it was a while past.
They must have relocated. You just might get an opportunity to ask them why.
Fine, I'll go there. Then what?
How should I know? Perhaps you'll get inspired once you're there. Oh, and
Come on.
take plenty of coin. I have a feeling it could come in handy.
Guess it's high time I got to work.
A bit more enthusiasm, Witcher. You know, you just might enjoy yourself.
Yay, can't wait.
Yay, can't
Say
wait.
I need help. Where'll I find you?
I shall find you.
Dude, stop disappear like that.
Good luck, Geralt.
Okay, talk to Shani, yes! I got to see Shani. I hope she don't die like the Duchy. Okay. Let's go to Oxenfurt. I hate Oxenfurt. I even hate it more than Valen. Valen is like a horrible place, but Oxenfurt always rain. So, hate it. Voila. What did I just say? Raining. Let me see if I can change the weather. Nope. Horrible. So we are doing this mission, Dead Man's Party. Alright, awesome. Let's talk to Shawnee! Whenever people say redhead, it reminds me of Triss. I wish that Triss in this
Long as
quest.
I live, there's hope.
I've tested the slime samples. I believe I'll be able to brew an antidote.
Good. A pox in an army can prove more ravaging than even their fiercest foe. Your service will be recognized.
How? Will I get a toad-shaped medal?
The army's not got any medal like that.
Geralt? Are you alright? What's that on your face?
How can you see? I have a
Long
hood on.
story.
We're conducting important business. Yous can catch up later.
Yes. Right. I'll get to work on the antidote. Shouldn't take long.
Tasty number, that medic. Not like a scholar at all.
Scholars are necessarily ugly.
Interesting. Curious to know, what do scholars look like to your mind?
Well, all that reading's hard on the eyes, right? So they wear spectacles.
Oh, aye. Thick ones, propped on wrinkled noses, and their clothing frumpy at best.
Who've they got to dress up for? The books?
Fascinating, really. But if I were you, I'd make sure no medic ever overhears you.
Huh? Why's that?
Because when you get caught in a battle, she might just refuse to stitch you back up.
You're a lucky bastard, Witcher. We've seen her making eyes at you. Not like she looks at us. Isn't that right? Admit it. You fancy it too, eh?
Not your
Sorry,
business.
none of your business.
Come on. This some kind of secret? You embarrassed? She's quite fetching, and you're, well, none too handsome, but a witcher. Lasses like your type. Come now, fess up, you fancy her or not?
I hate this kind of talk, okay? As like dudes talking about girls behind their back. It's like, come on.
It'd take a blind man to shrug and turn away.
Too true. Meantime, you witches have got especially sharp senses.
Here's the medicine.
I hate
It's
this.
a strong solution, so careful with the dosage.
She's
Each
also have a
patient gets
spectacle.
exactly 2 drops after meals, 3 times a day. At the most, in 3-4 days, the infection should recede.
I thank you. In Redania's glorious name.
Serving the Redanian cause now?
I serve individuals. I treat them. That they're Redanians is coincidental. I'd help Nilfgaardians as well were I in a position to. Kedwenis, Edirnian, elves, dwarves, halflings, the same. Come on, Geralt. You know me.
But I actually don't know you. Who is this? She reminds me of the girl from Life is Strange.
Aside from the incident in the sewers, we last saw each other. Must have been in Vizima.
Yes. Yes. When it was ravaged by the Catriona.
Feels like a century ago. Where have you been? What have you been doing since?
Well, I left Vizima and returned to Oxenfurt, proceeded to finish my doctorate, and then opened a practice. Shortly thereafter, war broke out, and I was press-ganged into the Redanian Medical Corps.
Yeah, classic Radovid.
Can't complain, really. I've lived at home since the fighting subsided, resumed my practice, and simply treat the ill. Though I must always be ready, for at any time the Redanians might knock with some painfully urgent assignment.
Shani, I need your help this time.
I'd guessed this wasn't a social call. All right. Tell me what you need. Is it at all related to that mark on your face?
100%.
Ah, and you must tell me what happened in the sewers.
Where do I start? All right. Monster in the sewers turned out to be a giant toad, and this toad was actually a prince, an Ophiri one at that.
And I'm a Kaviri Duchess.
It's the
doesn't
truth,
believe me.
uncolored, I swear. When I killed the toad, some Ophiri soldiers led by a mage showed up, captured me. Man named Gaunter O'Dimm freed me.
Who's this?
Could be a mage, a demon, or a djinn.
There it is.
You don't know?
It's a djinn.
He's very powerful. That's all I need to know. He helped me out of a bind, and now he expects me to fulfill some nobleman's wishes in return. First one's to summon the ghost of his brother, then show him the time of his life.
Amuse a ghost? How do you intend to do that?
Not my chief concern at the moment. Gotta find his grave and summon him first, then we'll see.
But that's necromancy. It's extraordinarily risky and involves higher magic.
O'Dimm told me how to do it. No sorceress or necromancy involved. Gave me this concoction that summons ghosts. I'll need a censer too.
No, that can be arranged. They keep one in a storehouse at the academy. I can fetch it for you.
Of course
Thanks.
you can. Thank you.
Don't mention it. But I still don't like this.
Will you come with me?
Neither do I, but I don't really have any options. Gotta summon that ghost.
I understand. Whose ghost is it?
Olgierd von Everek's brother.
Von Everek? In my 3rd year at Oxenfurt, we had to choose an elective. My options were Pearls of Wisdom from the Hierarchs, or Famous Redanian Dynasties. I chose the latter. Here it is. Von Igrid, Von Estiken, Von Everett. It says Olgierd had a brother named Vladimir. He lies in the family crypt near their manor.
Thanks. Knew I could count on you. I'm off.
Come with me.
The crypt's described as quite a work of art. I'd love to see it. Why don't I bring the censer? We can meet at the entrance.
Of course you will. Yes. There's a lot of sick people here, and it's COVID era, so I don't want to see it. Okay, we are here, right? Yeah, we are here. Ooh, he had a big estate. There she is.
Never seen this side of you.
What side is that?
How do I put this? Your romantic side? Used to seeing you surrounded by bandages and medicine vials, often covered in blood.
Well, that's because you usually come round while I'm at work. Off duty now. Waiting for you, weaving a garland for the wedding.
A wedding?
A wedding? Whose?
A dear friend's. From the academy. Speaking of which, would you go with me?
Yes.
Sure, why not?
Wonderful. So, it's a date.
It's a date?
Remember to bring the censer?
Of course. Some soldiers nearly caught me slipping it into my satchel. Wasn't sure what you needed it for, so I also took a mix of amber, aniseed, and juniper. All rather smoky when lit.
Nice.
Thanks. Might come in handy.
Shall we?
Red
Let's
head,
go.
but not like Trish. Trish is like really, really red. Bright
The tone
red.
was spot on. This is impressive.
Yeah, too bad it's falling apart.
The family hit on hard times. No coin to splurge on such luxuries. Ooh, that looks just a little too creepy for me.
Don't have to come if you don't want. Wait here.
I like that idea.
Oh, you're
If
gonna
there's any trouble, just yell.
come. I also creep out. Oh man, I also don't want to go. Oh. Alright. I need to turn on as much as life I can.
This is no crypt. It's a full-blown mausoleum.
Oops. Can light that? Nope. Alright. I remember when I played The Witcher 2 for the first time, the first task was for me to
Grace. Knew this wouldn't be easy.
light some candle, and I couldn't do it. I was
What
so
now?
messed up. I don't know how to play this game. Whoops. Hi. Now still don't. Come on.
Last of the surprises? Sure hope so. Should look around.
Loot. Who is this?
Honoratina, loving wife of Kestatis, died in 1257.
12th century. Alright.
Probably shouldn't touch that.
Just take it.
Vladimir von Everett, son of Bohumil and Christina. There you are. Now for the ritual. Gotta spread the incense throughout the crypt, every room.
Every room? Oh my god. Alright.
Life and death, fire and blood. Arise from the dust, ye whose blood I have brought.
So pretty.
Return and walk midst the living, ye who hath departed. Arise from the dust, ye whose blood I have brought. Return and walk midst the living, ye who hath departed. Life and death, fire and
Can I
blood.
loot?
Time to light the votive fire.
Oh. Mushroom, I'll take it. Okay. Light the main. Okay, got it. Igni.
Fire and blood, life and death. I summon ye, whose blood I have brought. Fire and blood, life and death.
You have summoned me, stranger. Why?
Hi there.
Name's Geralt. Came to wake the ghost of Vladimir von Everec.
Who you are, and why you've come matter little. For you'll not leave this place alive.
What a
Are
lovely
you
guy.
Vlad's ghost?
Who asks after my grandson?
It matters not, Honoratina. What I wonder is how this mortal obtained the family's blood. For von Everic's rise only for von Everec blood.
True. Yet to my knowledge, only one of our line yet lives. Olgierd.
Then we converse with the man who spilled the blood of your grandson, Kestitis.
Mean none of you are Vladimir? It's Olgierd, his brother, who sent me.
You will meet Vlad soon enough. Yet Olgierd, you will never see again.
Oh, I have to fry a lot of these ghosts. Oh.
Kill him, von Everec.
For Olgierd's blood.
This is too easy though. What the hell is that? It was too easy.
My. Ornery whoresons those von Everecs, eh?
Who are you?
The rogue you seek. Vladimir von Everec, brother to Olgierd.
Hi there. You look lovely.
Forgot I cannot even
Awkward.
scratch my stones. Though in point of fact, they've not itched much since I died.
Didn't want to fight your family. They started it.
I'm dead, not blind. I preferred to see how you'd handled those snobby pricks. And Grandmum too. Besides, what harm could you do them? They're dead as it is.
It's a nice guy.
Now tell me how you came into Olgierd's blood. If you hurt him, I fear I shall have to kill you.
Got it from a mutual acquaintance of mine and Olgierd's. I'm here on important business.
I'm a swiving corpse, with no interest in important matters, yours or any other buggers. The sole thing I miss is feasting, corporal diversion, so to speak. But alas...
Get a lot of visitors?
At times, not often. For when someone does drop by, the whole band comes out to play.
Fun-loving family.
True.
Just like
We're
us.
famed for our love of revelry and rumbles. We von Everecs have brawled and raided for generations. It's tradition.
I hate tradition.
Naturally, with raids comes loot, so we always had the means to celebrate right lavishly. Towards the end of my life was when things went sour. But no point poking at old wounds. Just days before I died, my brother claimed he'd found a way to dig us out, restore our state.
Okay.
Your brother sent me.
Great story.
Listen, Olgierd gave me a job. Odd as it may sound, I need to show you the time of your life.
Is that so?
Now that, sir, is a brother. I've been dead for years, yet he still looks after me, after my spirits. How much time do we have?
Think one night should do the trick?
Splendid. Wait just a moment while I hoist my saber and... What the blistering devils?
You're a ghost. Can't grab things.
I keep forgetting. But how am I to revel and rock and fuck?
Oh.
Can't lift a tankard to my lips. Can't wield a saber. Can't squeeze a wench as we dance a jig.
Guess you'll have to do without. Let's go.
I don't think it's gonna be that simple.
I will go nowhere. You're to see I enjoy myself, correct? Well, then think of a way to make it possible.
How?
Use my body?
Revive my flesh.
No can do. Besides, body's probably decomposed.
Then bloody come up with another way. I'll not go anywhere in this state.
Possess me. If I say stop complaining, he would just attack me, right? Okay.
Guess I could bring someone here, and you could borrow their body just for the night.
You wish me to possess someone?
Yeah?
Say I agree. Whose body would I inhabit?
Mine.
Dunno. One of Olgierd's men, maybe? Or a peasant who'd agree to do it for coin?
Oh, no. I shan't crawl into the skin of some unwashed bandit or dung-eating swineherd. I've a better idea.
Oh no, not gonna happen.
Oh, yes. Yes, it is.
See? I say it's coming.
Geralt, wake up. Open your eyes. Where are the smelling salts?
Death was a small price to pay to lie on a lap so lovely, and so near the wonders concealed a bit higher.
Oh no.
Have you gone mad?
Yes, as soon as I laid eyes on you, promise to stay and stroke my chin, and I shall spend the rest of eternity in a hound's body, trotting along by your well-turned calves.
What the hell?
Geralt, what's happened to you?
Geralt, I'm Vladimir.
Oh my god.
What?
Blast. Fine, give me a moment.
Oh, thank you.
Definitely don't like being possessed.
Oh, that was weird.
You'd not have fainted had you not resisted so fiercely.
Geralt, care to explain what's going on here?
Sorry about that, Shani. That wasn't me.
So who was it?
Me.
Shut up.
I didn't say anything.
Sorry, wasn't talking to you.
Who to then?
Well, to him. To Vladimir.
Geralt, there's no one else here.
Seems your lovely maiden friend can neither see nor hear me. There's potential in that.
Need to set a few ground rules.
And I needn't do a thing save have the time of my life, which is exactly what I aim to do.
You're testing my patience.
As you are mine. Can you please explain what's going on here?
No, don't possess her.
Oh, fiery. Temperament matches the drapes.
Listen, I'm supposed to show Vladimir von Everec the time of his life. Turned out, he's a ghost. So, willing or not, I gotta lend him my body.
Wait a minute. Are you saying you're possessed?
Not at the moment. Just now he's standing next to me, coyly grinning at you. But off and on, he'll enter my body, So anything I say or do will actually be him, his mind, his intent.
What if I want to talk to you, not him?
Well, she should approach me and ask me to jump out for a bit.
Just come up and ask him
weird.
to leave for a while.
I see.
Splendid!
Right then, Sugar Plum. What say you we leave this dank crypt? There's a charming grove nearby where kisses taste sweeter than anywhere else in the world.
Oh my
I
god.
take it you're Vladimir now. Doesn't seem like I'll have trouble telling you apart from Geralt.
I can't take this. I can't take this.
My sentiments exactly. Between you and me, this Witcher fellow is an awful bore.
Only sometimes.
Ha! Seems we're kindred spirits. So, off to the nearest hedgerow?
Oh my god.
I'm afraid I have to turn you down, dear ghost.
A shame. In that case, point me to the nearest brothel.
Oh my god.
I've got a better idea. Just before Geralt entered the crypt to summon you, I invited him to my friend's wedding.
Good heavens. That's damn good luck. No better dancer in all Redania than Vladimir von Everec. My ginger muffin. With me, you shall enjoy an evening to top all others.
Ginger
Wonderful.
muffin?
I must stop by my home first and change. So, we'll meet at the temple.
Oh, I don't like the sound of that.
Why not?
I'm not fond of temples, see? When alive, I'd only set foot in one to loot it. And in death, I find I despise them all the more. Could we not meet after the ceremony, go straight to the feast?
All right. Seems we've no other option.
Splendid. Then I shall see you at the wedding manor.
But you didn't ask her where.
I must say, Witcher, a man could lose his head for a lass like that. And that comes from none other than Vladimir von Everec, famed for his taste in women. So tell me, honestly now, man to ghost, are you her paramour?
Yes. So you won't do anything to her.
For if so, you have my word, I shall keep my distance. But if not, then the haylofts we shall devastate together.
Don't touch Shani. Oh my god, you're so disgusting.
Let's say we were more than friends, once upon a time.
You tried to hide it, but I smelled a tryst. I know a thing or two about men, you see.
You know.
A shame, though. I'd have satisfied her well. But no cavalier would rot in another's garden. So, Witcher, time for the wedding?
Let's go.
Onward. I'll be right behind you.
Oh, I can't take this. It's so weird. It's so weird because like Geralt talked that way. Anyway, Lude.
A comely maid. You're quite the fool if you've not ploughed her yet.
Keep your paws off her.
Yes.
I'm to enjoy myself. Can I help it that I best like tumbles in the hay with fleshy lasses?
Don't touch her. Disgusting dude. Oh, I found it. Okay. I was looking for this one because I saw it in the cut scene. Yeah, there. I knew there would be loots.
Grave robber. Tried to crawl in through the well. Broke his neck.
Meaning the scabby runt wished to rob our family crypt.
Nice.
I detest spiders. The creepers make my sphincter shut tight. pour through my ancestors' bones. On your way, leave the dead to rest in peace.
I didn't touch anything, dude. Come on.
This whole witcher's life, what's it like?
Fun.
Don't want to know.
If indeed I didn't, I'd not have asked. Go on, tell me.
You wouldn't like it.
Run, Roach.
Those signs, I'd like to try one.
What signs?
Your witcher signs. Never done it. Could be interesting.
Rather not waste any time.
Till the stroke of midnight, what I would rather is what matters. Bloody fine mount.
Spooking my horse. Roach doesn't like ghosts.
Alright, so I can shoot him. There you go. Now he won't scare anymore.